Logansport, Indiana, on the campus of Logansport High School. Game 4 of the Greater Lafayette World Series, the 14 and under championship game. The BG Tomahawks playing host to, well, I'll be darned. Look at this. The Yard Goats are back. 4 for 4 in championship matches from the Yard Goats. That originated out of Champaign, Illinois, about 2.5 hours west of here. And the Tomahawks, Lafayette, Indiana, about 40 miles west. So a shorter drive, but a chance to play for the title here at the Greater Lafayette World Series. Alongside my broadcast partner, Chris Walker, I'm John Natale. And Chris, we've seen a little bit of everything. And ironically, congratulations to the Yard Goats, 17 and under. Congratulations to the Yard Goats, 16 and under. The Monticello Indians, your 15 and under champions. And here we have the BG Tomahawks, a team you're quite familiar with in your neck of the woods. And also the Yard Goats back again for the 14 and under. What can we expect? It almost seems, Chris, that the quality of baseball almost improved as we've gotten younger, don't you think?
Yeah, it's been a really good couple days here watching baseball. I think all the teams have played well. But this, can't say enough about this Yard Goats program to have a team competing in the championship in each age group. So this has been really fun to watch. See how they fare in this game here today at the 14U level.
And this ball chopped to the mound.
That works.
1 pitch, 1 out.
Ryan Clemmy gets Marco Casillas to ground it right back to him.
We'll set the lineup for you. Defense, it's going to be Ryan Pipkins, the right fielder, batting from the left side. It's Roberts, Ramachandran, Walker, and Crisp in the outfield. Udemark, Whitford, Keene, and Sharp across the infield. Snyder behind the dish, and Clemmy on the mound for the Tomahawks. And there's a shot to left. Roberts, Ramachandran had a beat on it. Puts it away.
Say that name for me again.
Robert Ramachandran.
Ramachandran. Very nicely done.
You don't pay me the big bucks for nothing. So that'll bring up Nick Braultz, a shortstop.
Woo.
Just missed the outside corner, ball 1. And there's a chop at a third. That'll stay fair. Long throw. And couldn't pick it. On his way to second is Braultz, and he'll get there. So good heads-up base running. That was a tough play for Udemark at third. Had to throw clear across the diamond. Tried to get Braultz, couldn't do it. Sharp missed the pick, and Braultz is on second.
Almost give him a hit and an error on that, maybe.
It'll be E3. I'll bring up Beckett Moran.
You're going E3 or E5 on that one?
Well, you said hit and then error.
So it has to be on the throw, right? I mean, but if it's
okay, so that's on me. But that's pop up to short. And
oh, wow.
Good play by Whitford. He was playing back and got it inside the handle, but made a great diving play. And that'll end the inning. So the error, no damage. We'll go to the bottom half of the first. You're watching the Greater Lafayette World Series on the ISE Sports Network.
Frozen hope will get caught. Gotta knock it out of the park.
poster and gets the highlights. He takes the look away and he puts it away. Bottom half of the first we go. The Tomahawks will get their first at bat. L.J. Whitford made a diving play and had a very interesting celebration coming off the field.
To say the least.
And pitch outside. Ball one. Jamison Erler on the mound. Swings through that one on the outside corner, 1-1. $14 and under championship game. The fourth of our four-game slate here all day on the IC Sports Network. We were ready to go at 11:15. Kicked it off, and we have made it to the end. 7 p.m. start.
Just
that ball misses off the plate. Now 3-1.
Good swing.
Single right up the middle.
Well, LJ's got a lot of spunk to him.
Now batting number 24.
A lot of energy in that young man.
So Alex Walker steps to the plate. Whitford with the lead. Big lead at first.
Good pitch.
And good pitch off the outside part of the plate for strike one to the center fielder.
Nice.
And that finds the outside corner. Good pitch on the fastball from Ayler.
See if LJ Whitford gets on the move here anytime soon.
Dives back, no doing. And catches him looking. Great off-speed pitch on the outside corner. So Walker goes down looking. I'll bring up the catcher, Calvin Snyder.
Good breaking ball there by Jamison Ayler. Sits that thing right on the outside corner. Makes it an impossible pitch to hit if you're Alex Walker.
Did they bring their own PA announcing thing? Whitford off at first. Pitch to Snyder. Curveball in the dirt. Good block by Casillas. That ball outside, 2-0. It's Pipkins, McKinney, Wilson in the outfield, and Moran, Braultz, Rohde, and Selk from third to first. Casillas behind the plate, and Eller on the mound.
Sitting really pretty here for Calvin Snyder. Again, one pitch, one spot. Look for something you can really drive.
Whitford goes, throw down to second, and Whitford safe. Wearing the eye black like war paint. He's got to make sure he looks good out there, number 3. Gets a stolen base. So much facetiousness coming out. And Snyder draws the walk.
Now batting number 13.
That's going to bring up Corbin Keene, the second baseman. Lays a bunt down. That goes foul.
You gotta love the traveling PA announcing and got the walk-up music being played out of their dugout.
boy, has the game evolved at the 14-year-old level. Walk-up music, special PA.
Oh,
Snap throw to
good
first.
decision. Good idea.
Casillas put a beat on it, but got that inside the bag. Snyder would have been gone at first, but good idea by Casillas. And turned his back. He saw the ump ring him up on that one.
Yeah, he did.
Raylan, red.
So that brings up the right fielder, Braylon Crisp. I'm sorry. I just think that's amazing.
I actually think Coach
Swung through
Keene
that
is
one.
controlling that in the first base coaching box with his phone. I just find that so funny. You watch every time a new batter comes up, he goes to the phone and he's starting and stopping
Spotify
it.
playlist.
Yeah, yeah.
BG Tomahawks on Spotify. Snap throw to first again. Whitford goes to third
Good decision.
on the throw. Moore able to keep that in front of him.
That'll be interesting to see if you send Snyder at first to see if you get a throw down in second. If you don't, you just go into second base and you hit with two runners in scoring position. Oh,
And a lazy fly ball into the middle of the infield.
oh, wait a second.
That's runner interference, and that'll end the inning. So some lackadaisical effort on behalf of the Tomahawks will end the inning. And we'll go to the top half of the second. Tied at zeros, the Greater Lafayette World Series on the ISC Sports Network. The drive, the take, fouled, and it goes!
Lobbing it to the back of the end zone. They're going to say it's a touchdown.
Left foot gets through. Goal for Vargas. Hamilton will score. Jackson takes the handoff, throws the deep ball. He's got a man. Catch made. Rolling, throwing, has a man. First down, the grab by Cyrus. Billingsley keeps. Billingsley spins away from the tackle. Still going. Touchdown, Snyder. Top half of the second. And there's our first champion of the day, the Yard Goats, 17 and under. And there's one big piece of trophy and wood right there. Congratulations to the Yard Goats, 17 and under. And there's the Monticello Indians,
Yep.
15 and under champions. So congratulations to the Yard Goats, 17 and 16 under. The Indians, 15 and under. And we'll see who comes out with the 14 under between the Yard Goats and the Tomahawks. Strike over the outside corner from Clemmy. Lane McKinney leads things off for the Yard Goats. That ball finds the outside corner. Just got a piece of it. And Chris, you got a good beat on this with being a coach. Kind of an awkward stance from Clemmy on the mound. You can see he doesn't really use his lower body much to throw that baseball. And there's a shot right up the middle. It'll get past the diving glove of Keene. So a leadoff single for the Yard Goats, Lane McKinney.
Yeah, you talk about Ryan Clemmy's pitching setup. He's really closed off there. So you got to really work to get back in good throwing position when you finish your delivery. But he's not an overpowering thrower, so that's not really going to come into play for him. He's just trying to find the most cover where he can throw the most strikes.
I'll bring up the DH, John Mitchell. Fouls this one towards the third base side. 0-1 the count. Throw to first. Slides back safely. Count 0-1. Runner goes. Lazy pop-up. He's got to get back. Hurry. And the pitcher takes it.
Yep.
And one down. Chris, what are your thoughts on that, on a pitcher making a out like that?
You know,
so many different varieties, so many different coaches. Love to get your opinion.
It is. I love to see a pitcher be an athlete, especially at this level. You're going to see pitchers make plays all the time because most of the time your pitchers are playing other positions as well. But when you get up to the college level, I want my fielders, I want my position guys taking charge and making the plays. Because you become so specialized at that level that pitchers just don't do a lot of that stuff. And so I'd rather see one of my infielders take the play there.
See Lane McKinney take off for second base. Clemmy tried the pickoff move, threw it away towards the fence. And now McKinney in scoring position with one out for Levi Clark. And just a short shot into the grass in right field. Not far enough.
He's out.
And they got him at first. So the traditional 9-3 put out.
Feel for Chase Road there. I mean, the roadie, that ball's hit well, hit in the right spot, but just not the best outcome.
McKinney able to get to third and give Max Wilson a chance. Lots of southpaws here for the Yard Goats, batting from the left side. That ball finds the corner. And that ball catches the outside corner. 1-2 the count. McKinney on third on the leadoff single. And there's a high pop. That ball driven pretty well. That's going to get over the head of everybody. They were playing way up.
Man, no kidding.
And Wilson able to get in the second base. The outfield was playing remarkably far in, and that ball was hung up there for a long time. Walker gave it a good chance, but got by him.
Yeah, Max Wilson hit that ball really well, but I think if you're at a normal depth, that's something that can be caught. That's going to be an RBI double with 2 outs.
So the Yard Goats strike first. Here's a shot to Keene, fields it. Fires a sharp, and that'll end the inning, but not before the RBI double from Max Wilson to give the Yard Goats the lead. It'll be the Tomahawks. See if they can't get the run back in the bottom half of the second. You're watching the Greater Lafayette World Series on the ISC Sports Network.
Best hitters in the league. Swing and a miss. He struck him out.
Warm up the victory bell. A walk-off 2-run single.
Shot at the buzzer.
Batter 6-7-8 for the Tomahawks. Robert Ramachandran, the left fielder. Ball just missed the outside part of the plate, 2-0.
Really close right there. Good
There's
swing.
a shot to center.
That's
McKinney's got to get back. It's going to be over his head. And gets it right before the wall. Roberts Ramachandran going to hold it second with the leadoff double.
These 14-year-olds are smoking the baseball right now.
Number 29, Mason Uderman.
Eller, too happy with the result of that. So that'll bring up Mason Udermark with an interesting walk-up choice of the Oompa Loompa song. There's a good curveball for a strike. Another good curveball.
Great pitch. 2 great curveballs.
So 2 pitches automatically has Udermark down 0-2. See if he goes with the same pitch here. He does. Udermark swings through it for the strikeout. Good sequence there
It was.
from Ayler.
Now batting number 99, Aiden Burnside.
Number 99, Burnside.
Never thought I'd be the third person to have to announce a name at a baseball game. We have their PA announcer from the phone. We have our PA announcer here. I'm the last in the bunch. Aiden Burnside, the TH.
That is just funny.
That ball low. 2-0. Ball popped out of the glove. Could
Good
play at
base
third.
running.
And
He's
they
out.
got him.
Yes, they do.
If he holds on to the ball, does he have it? Yes, he does. So Robert Ramachandran got a little aggressive. The ball didn't pop that far away. And Casillas fired a P right on the mark on the bag. It was just a matter if Morin held on to it, and he did.
Yeah, I don't think that's bad base running there. You got a good jump. It's just a good play by the catcher. Put the throw right on the money, and it's the second out of the inning. As long as it's not the first or third out there, I'm okay with it. Now,
So
if
the count-
Burnside gets a base hit right here, I'll probably second guess that.
Short tip at the plate. Now it's going to make things full. The payoff pitch with 2 down here in the bottom half of the second. And swung right through it. And gets out of the inning after leadoff double. Tomahawks can't capitalize. We'll go to the top half of the third. The Yard Goats, 1. The Tomahawks, 0. You're watching the Greater Lafayette World Series on the ISC Sports Network.
Your life is on the go. Now your viewing habits can be on the go. With the ISC Sports Network app, your team is at your fingertips. You can download years' worth of content from the ISC Sports Network library. High school, college, special events, weekly and monthly shows, wherever you find your favorite app. And you can always find out more information at iscsportsnetwork.com.
The Yard Goats holding a 1-run advantage in the top half of the third. Fans, sun is just about starting to come down here in Logansport, Indiana. Logansport High School, site on the Greater Lafayette World Series. Chris Walker, John Natale, and our entire ISC Sports Network crew. We've been with you all day, and now we're going to finish up the 14 Under Championship. And we're seeing if the Yard Goats can win 75% of the championships on this July 21st. Back to the top of the order, Marco Casillas.
It's got to tail away. Better get there.
And finds the gap. It's going to get in between both. Takes a funny hop. Casillas on his way to second with a stand-up double to lead off the third.
Great swing there by Marco Casillas. You love to see left-handed hitters be able to drive the ball in that left center field gap. Really good swing.
That brings up Ryan Pipkins. Flat out the left in his first at bat. Now an RBI opportunity with Casillas at second, nobody down.
Worst case scenario, Pipkins got to pull this ball to the right side, advance the runner, and he does.
And puts it right up the middle. We'll see if Casillas will score on this. It's fielded. He's on his horse. Here comes a throw home. Casillas standing up, and it's 2-0 Yard Goats. So a quick strike by the Yard Goats in the top of the third. Scores a run, now 2-0.
Nice piece of hitting there by Pipkins. Does his job, and that's going to bring in another pitcher.
Clemmy moves to first base. And that'll be Mason Shutter. I'm not sure if that's the stadium music or if that's pitching music. You know, you don't know with the Tomahawks Club. But Shutter, big left-hander. That was almost a three-quarter approach. Not quite sidearm. Let's come over the top, big leg kick. Yeah, I'll say that that's the stadium music. I don't think any of these kids know who Aerosmith is.
No, probably not.
That'll bring up Nick Braultz. Had a base hit, his first at bat. Pipkins away from first. Good pitch. Kind of a sweeping curve there coming from the left side. And slow chopper towards the Yard Goats dugout. Down in the count 0-2.
See what Shutter tries to do here.
Pippin's going to stay close with the lefty on the mound. He's got a big leg kick. It's kind of a quick reaction. Chris, you were talking about it. Sometimes they'll come up slow. They'll kind of hold it and go. But it looks like Shutter just comes straight up with it.
There's a
slide step.
Yeah. That's the thing. As a base runner, you got to be able to tell on a slide step. You got to be able to shut it down and get back in time. Sometimes when they slide step.
So Pipkins went on that pitch. It was first movement. We'll try it again at 1-2.
Going over.
Now he throws over to first. I don't know if that was his best move. Just keep him close. The Yard Goats have plated one here. Nobody out in the third inning.
Ooh.
That almost got him. I don't know how that didn't hit him.
No kidding.
It's a fancy footwork at the dish from Nick Braultz. But he evens the count at 2-2. And straight up the middle, off the glove of Shutter. And the throw can't get him. And the good hustle from Pipkins on the throw. Udemark came up, and when he came closer to the bag to make the throw to first, Pipkins just took off for third. Good heads-up base running.
Excellent heads-up base running there by Ryan Pipkins. And that's not a mistake at all by Udemark. You got to try to get that play at first base when that ball bounds off the pitcher.
I'll bring up Beckett Morin with runners on the corners and nobody out. 1-1 already across for the Yard Goats and a first pitch ball.
Still no outs in the inning.
We'll see what Braultz does at first base. There's a shot to right field, and that's going to be over the head as well.
Wow.
That gets to the fence. Everybody kind of had to wait, but again, the outfield playing way in, and a stand-up triple for Morin. Scores 2.
That ball is just tattooed to the opposite field. See Morin head right down on that pitch. Very good swing. That ball carries well. And we're going to maybe have another pitching change here.
Coach makes his way out to the mound.
Looks like it's just a conversation.
You're right. Morin put a charge in that ball.
That ball's
opposite field.
Yes, sir.
Got to the fence and a stand-up triple for the third baseman. Still nobody out. And Lane McKinney had a base hit and scored the first run back in the second. Off the double from Max Wilson.
I think Keene is employing some major league strategy, just out there waiting until the umpire comes out. He's trying to get his reliever some extra pitches in here.
Well, there is activity in the bullpen.
Yeah.
He's going to leave the big lefty out there. Still nobody out. Runner on third. And it's Lane McKinney, center fielder.
Good pitch.
Sweeping curve. And swings through that one. Another good pitch from Shutter. McKinney down in the count 0-2.
Ooh.
And that ball close, but down low and outside. 1-2 to McKinney.
Try to find a way, do something productive to get a run in here. Ooh, good pitch.
Swings through that one on a good curveball. So Shutter gets one back.
First out of the inning there.
It's going to bring up John Mitchell. Soft pop-up to the pitcher in his first at-bat. With Morin still at third after the triple. And once again, a soft pop-up. That's going to be first base.
Yep.
Right now, John Mitchell has popped up about 40 feet of pop-up in his first two at-bats. So we'll leave it up to Levi Clark. Who kind of got a base hit in his first at-bat. It was a rare 9-3 putout. And that ball will get just out of play in front of us.
That's weird. I have Chase Rohde. They have Levi Clark. Chase Rohde on the
Well, they've got two 13s.
Do they?
One of us took a gamble, so
Oh, my goodness.
there are two 13s.
Well, the scorecard has Rhodey here. Chase
Batting
Rhodey.
13 road.
Yep, Road or Rhodey.
Okay. That's all right. It's live television. Things will happen.
Yeah, no kidding.
As we're looking at our roster, and there are two 13s. And my partner guessed correctly. I must have lost my DraftKings bet there. And just a slow poke
wow.
once again to right, and this time he gets there.
Yep.
So Rhodey
Productive.
with a base hit, drives in Morin from third. And now it's 5-0 Yard Goats.
Brings up number 4, Wilson.
Nice two-strike approach there. Stays alive, gets himself a base knock and an RBI.
Here's Max Wilson, drove in the first run, back in the second on an RBI double.
Good pitch.
This lineup's just stacked with left-handed hitters
Yes, they are.
from the Yard Goats. And
Oh, that's
that
fair
is
ball.
fair ball down
Yes,
the
it
right
is.
field line.
That's going to score a run.
Wilson on his way to second. Rhodey hustling all the way around third. He's got his head down, and that's going to be another stand-up triple. Well, he didn't have to slide, but he did. Nonetheless, second triple of the inning, scores another. 6-0 Yard Goats.
5-run inning so far.
Number 5, Self.
Really good hitting here. And look what side of the plate the next hitter's hitting on, John.
Here's Selk, and just like he did in his first at bat, 4-3 put out. But the Yard Goats put up a 5 spot in the top half of the third. They take a 6-0 lead. Tomahawks got to get some offense going in the bottom half of the third. Coming up at the Greater Lafayette World Series right here on the ISC Sports Network.
Jams it home. That ball wiggles in and into the back of the net. A little fireworks in the first half.
Throw it up for Tillman.
Whoa. My goodness. 122-6-0 for Penn. What a swim. Six of them.
Batting number 2.
There he is, Felix the Cat, the unofficial official mascot of Logansport, home of the Berries.
Now batting your EH, number 2, Henshin.
Drew Henshin, the extra hitter. All sails over his head from Eller. Was kept Tomahawks off the board so far and now has a 6-run advantage. Oh, they get 2 more. We're done. 5. And straight up the middle. Finds the gap, base hit, leadoff base hit for the Tomahawks. So Drew Henson trying to get his team to rally here, down 6.
Good swing there by Drew. Stays right back through the middle. The 10-hitter up now. Then you roll it back to the top.
And that is me laughing. It just stuns me. It just still stuns me. I don't know where it's coming from and how it connected to the stadium, but that's a chore in itself. However, they figured that out.
Oh, they bring a speaker. They got a portable Bluetooth speaker down there somewhere. See it done a lot now. It's some of the younger, like the 10U, 11U games.
So this is a normal thing.
Oh, yeah, I've seen a lot of it this summer.
That's a first for me.
I didn't know it carried on the 14U, though.
Ball in the dirt. Count 1 and 2 to Clemmy.
Now batting number 35, Clement.
See ya.
And out looking.
Good pitch, fastball on the outside part of the plate there.
Batting number 3.
One down. At the top of the lineup is shortstop.
And there it is right there. There's a portable speaker. Guess you add that to the traveling checklist.
That's right.
Bats, balls, fungo bats, portable speaker. Found the outside corner of the plate. Strike 1 to Whitford. Led things off with a base hit. Locked the knees up there, but just missed the inside corner. Count even at 1. Thank you for that shot. That ball away. Good stop by Casillas.
Whitford smoked the ball to center field in his first at bat. See what he can do here.
Just got a piece of that one. Fouls it back. 2 and 2. Henshin on first. The leadoff single. Strikeout of Clemmy. And L.J. Whitford. Count 2 and 2. 1 down.
Good pitch. Whoa.
Just missed.
Again, froze the hitter and the umpire there because that is a great breaking ball by Jameson Ayler.
And this one to third. They'll get the lead runner at second, and Whitford just too fast down the line. So fielder's choice, 5-4.
Now batting number 24. Alex Walker.
It's just so prominent over our crowd, Mike. I'm not sure what's my cadence to start talking.
It cracks me up how stunned you are by this. I love it. You are just in complete disbelief.
Alex Walker got caught looking. His first at bat, and this is the right field. It's going to give a long chase and find its way into the bullpen on the right side of the field.
I'm so glad this is happening on our last game of the day today, just to see.
It's been a long day. Seen a lot over the past since Wednesday, since we've been here from Wednesday up and through today.
It is so funny too because it is really affecting your cadence. You're like, when do I go? I love it.
And a slow chopper to short, fires a first, inning over. So no damage done after the leadoff single. We'll go to the top half of the fourth. Yard Goats up 6-0 on the Greater Lafayette World Series right here on the ISC Sports Network.
The drive, the take, fouled, and it goes!
Lobbing it to the back of the end zone. They're going to say it's a touchdown.
Left foot gets through. Goal for Vargas. Hamilton will score!
Hey there, I'm Jake Query.
And I'm Derek Schultz.
Derek, do you know what we do not have in common with Ted Lasso?
What's that, Jake?
We made it beyond 3 seasons.
Oh, we're going to make it like 30, 40, 50 seasons. As long as your heart holds out, that is. Query and Schultz every Tuesday night. You can watch it right here on the ISC Sports Network, on our YouTube channel, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, X, podcast, whatever it is. Just call it whatever you want.
Twitter doesn't exist.
Just make sure Tuesday nights, Query and Schultz, 7:30, all season long right here on the ISC Sports Network.
We outlasted Twitter.
We did.
Back in Logansport, And it's been the Yard Goats on the offensive onslaught in this one, putting up 6 runs in the first 3 innings. And they had a big one in the third, plating 5.
5 runs on 6 hits. That is very hard to do in an inning in a baseball game.
And that's where we sit, 6-0 on top half of the 4th.
And they are back to the top of the order where Marco hit a ring.
There's a high shot.
Yep.
And this time, Walker camps under it for the first out. So 1 pitch, 1 out. Good start for Shutter here in the top half of the 4th.
Baseball players just never miss an opportunity to get on a play one of their teammates. Heard a lot of the Yard Goats in the dugout screaming as he hit the ball, "Get out, ball, get out." You know that ball's not close to going out.
And there's a high pop. Walker out there again. Takes a few steps to his right, puts that one away. 2 pitches, 2 outs to Walker in center. Definitely a good start for Shutter.
Yes, it
after
is.
a long third.
Well, if you're Nick Brault, you need to take at least 1 pitch here. Cannot go swinging at the first pitch here.
And no, we don't have mirror cam. This is a right-handed hitter from the Yard Goats. Brault singled and scored in that third inning. 2 for 2.
Not bad to take another pitch here.
Ball just missed down low. 2-0 the count to Braults. And pounces that one back to the fence. 2-1. See if they pop these candles on here soon. Getting a little dusky outside. And swings through that one in the dirt. I don't know if that was a foul tip or not. Just may have hit the knee pad
Heard something.
of Snyder. But it's even up at 2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. Here in the top half of the 4th.
I would stay with a breaking ball here. Brault is not taking a good swing at a breaking ball.
Heard you correctly. Did get a piece of that one. We'll do it again at 2-2. Fastball outside. Now full count. So the payoff pitch coming up to Braults.
Oh.
And way outside. So Braults draws the walk.
Get 2 outs right away on 2 pitches, then you get the walk here. See if the Yard Goats can make him pay for that.
Warren hit a shot, right opposite field triple. His last at bat. Runner goes, that ball high. And Snyder was able to reach out and let that one fall in the mitt. That one had backstop written all over it, but good play by Snyder to limit that to just 1 base. That could have been 2.
Great play by Snyder. I have no idea how he caught that ball.
Braults was on the move, and that ball would have went to the backstop. He'd be on third base right now. And up the middle. Backhand stop, can't knock it down. Fires the first.
Saved. Out.
But
Yep,
still
he's out.
gets him.
He's out.
So Keene stuck with it. Was able to fire to first to Clemmy to avoid disaster in that inning. But we'll go the bottom half of the 4th. The Tomahawks down 6. You're watching the Greater Lafayette World Series on the ISC Sports Network.
Fall means football. And on the ISC, we've got you covered all season long. Catch our broadcast live on television on MyNDTV 23 and Comcast 81, as well as streaming on ISCSportsNetwork.com. With a subscription to ISC for only $4.99 a month, you get access to our entire library, viewable anytime, anywhere, on our website or on the ISC app. Don't miss a single broadcast ISC Sports Network. Football lives here. The ISC Sports Network is your home for sports content across the Hoosier State. Find us live on TV and streaming or archived on our website and our app. The ISC is your one-stop shop for the content you want to see, including high school sports, college sports, and other great events throughout the year. Subscribe to our streaming service and get access to it all. ISC, local lives here.
Some of the Tomahawk faithful back there. Not a lot of smiles on their faces. They see their Tomahawks down 6-0 to the Yard Goats, who have been a participant in all 4 championship games from this morning into this evening. Champions in the 17 and 16 unders. And then it was the Indians who took the 15 under championship against the Yard Goats. And here we are with the Yard Goats with a 6-0 advantage over the Tomahawks from Lafayette. It's Calvin Snyder, the catcher.
Ooh.
Big sweeping
Nice.
curveball from Eller.
Really nice pitch there by Jamison Eller.
And there's a shot to center.
Right to him.
And McKinney has to take 2 steps to his left to put that away for the first out.
Number 13, Corbin.
So Corbin Keene and his crew are going to bat here.
I can't do this.
Ball outside, 1-0. Got caught looking his first at bat in the first inning. Swings through that one. I think that got a piece of everybody.
Yes.
Except for Keene. I caught the shoulder of Casillas and then hit off our umpire. Went back to the backstop. So the count 1-1. And just didn't want to excuse me swing.
That's exactly what
Eller
it was.
just tosses it to first for the second out.
Now batting number 6, Raylan Chris.
Might be fans of me when that all got real. You ran on me.
That's going to bring up Braylon Crisp. An interesting play from Crisp is the out actually went to runner interference at second base. It was a small pop-up, and Chris swings through that one way out of the zone for strike 1. But it was Calvin Snyder, and that got him.
Yes, it did.
So Chris will get on.
Left fielder number 5, Ramachandran.
Now batting number 5, Rohan Roberts Ramachandran.
Roberts Ramachandran, a double in his first at bat. Was erased on a fielder's choice.
Wonder what the Yard Goats think about the walk-up music and the special.
Well, they're
play
not
announcement.
doing it. So they're playing baseball. Live Nation might be here tonight. Promoting a concert at Ruoff for the Tomahawks. Robert Ramachandran, though. It's up to solid double.
Sitting pretty with a 2-0 count here.
Oh, hits
another
another
ball
shot.
smoked. That's
going to get
bad.
over the head of McKinney.
Man.
To the fence again. Robert Ramachandran on his way to second. Here comes Keene or Crisp around the score.
Great swing.
And a triple for Robert Ramachandran. So the Tomahawks get one back.
That's a great swing by Robert Ramachandran, man. He is
He just
really
went with the
locked in.
pitch.
Yes, he did. Locked in, drives the ball deep in that right center field gap. A couple hops to wall for an easy triple.
Chris comes around to score easily. And the Tomahawks get one back, cut the deficit to 5. And good curveball from Eller.
Udemark's almost stepping in the bucket here. It's like he's a little afraid of the ball. He's kind of stepping out toward the third
And
base
just
side.
slaps it to second. Rhodey takes care of it, end of inning. But the Tomahawks get one back. We'll head to the top half of the 5th. 6-1 Yard Goats. You're watching the Greater Lafayette World Series on the ISC Sports Network. It'll be McKinney, Mitchell, and Rhodey. You can see Barry's Logansport baseball. State champions in 1991. They have been around a long, long time. But just an absolutely gorgeous facility, host site of the Greater Lafayette World Series. We're so happy to bring you all the action from Wednesday until Championship Sunday. We brought you 4. There's a bunt attempt from McKinney.
Not a bad idea. Trying to get your team started with a bunt hit.
McKinney had the base hit to lead off the second, came in to score on the Max Wilson double to get the first run of the ball game.
Whoa.
And right behind him.
That was a Randy Johnson pitch to John Kruk.
That wasn't really Randy Johnson to John Kruk. Ball had a little bit more heat on it. But Krucky flipping the bat and turning the hat backwards.
Yes.
And thought about it. No, he did not go.
A lot of body movement there, but must not have taken that bat through the zone.
So 2-1 the count. He did take a swing at that one, 2-2.
Good pitch.
Shutter has settled down into a groove. And caught the inside corner, caught him looking.
Yep, that's a really good pitch right there.
And to give the Tomahawks credit is that Shutter, with the amount of lefties in the Yard Goats lineup, it's proving effective from that side. So John Mitchell, the DH, has hit about 40 feet of pop-up in this one. As a DH for Eller, who's pitched a really good game so far for the Yard Goats. That ball down in the dirt, 2-0.
Kind of upset that the Yard Goats don't have their PA system down there, because it's, I mean, you need to have dueling walk-up music contests.
I find it fascinating that you have walk-up music at an away field, but that's just me. That's my old man get off the porch approach. I'm a little bit more traditional. Understand, at home I can get it. I'll get it at home. That's fine. And on 4 pitches, Mitchell finds his way to first base.
Jason Nice Rody again. Base hit last time.
Came in and scored on the Max Wilson triple. Look out for Robert Ramachandran and Max Wilson already with a double and a triple here. We've not seen a home run since Wednesday. And there's a shot right up the middle.
Yes, it is.
Because it was hit so hard, Mitchell had to get on his horse in the second, but now runners on first and second, one down here in the top half of the fifth for the Yard Goats.
Now you bring up a guy that's got a double and a triple already on the day.
See what Max Wilson can do. He's hit the ball very hard his first two at bats. And a runner in scoring position. The candles have been lit here at the ballpark. It's a beautiful facility here at Logansport High School. That ball outside. 1-0.
Wilson is really locked in. You can even tell by his takes. He is seeing the ball really well right now. Be careful here if you're a shooter.
And swings that one. Will it find the gap? It's going to be a tough play.
No one's covering.
And nobody's there. And now bases loaded. So Max Wilson.
Another hit for him.
Single, double, and a triple.
Home run away from the cycle. And we're going to get a visit. It's going to be a change.
I mean, Clemmy had no choice but to field that ball. Looks like Udemark.
Comes back. Number 2.
Come.
Next batter is going to be number
An extra base hit. They came this far. They don't want.
pitching for
Mitchell on third, Rody on second, Wilson on first. Will Selk.
Get it to the outfield.
Corners in. Marco Casillas, who has hit the ball hard. Way off the plate. Ball grazed the corner. 2-1. We've seen it plenty of times. The middle. Casillas finds the hole. That'll score one. Casillas.
And he's going to get courtesy run away from this game being in jeopardy.
Down the third base side foul. Swings through that one on a good pitch inside.
Great pitch.
And a slow chop.
Yeah, he was getting down that line there. Doesn't take anything for granted. You got to.
He's had a good day, 2 for 2 with a walk. And that ball out. Braultson, a good hit. Tomahawks come the bottom. Gonna score 3. Triple.
Put your body in front of that ball. You know what's going on, so you can make that.
That's a ball that you want to get in front of and at least grab it and maybe make a throw at home, but he tried to almost on a late.
I can't remember the last.
By Clemmy. You're watching Greater Lafayette Worlds.
Rolling. Billingsley feet.
Onslaught of hitting and base running from the Yard Goats.
Impressive.
Because Mama said that for Evan Sharp on one of these playlists. I don't think I'm
Not
going to get
hear
that.
buddy. How impressive. It looks like this Yard Goats organization is going to take 3 of the 4 championships. Whoa. That was a very swings because now you guys are really starting to introduce the curveball. It's not too uncommon.
Out here in the 5th inning for Ryan Clemmy. And there's a shot to 4 to Logansport, and they left with 17 and under and 16 and under. So we got to it too quick. Is that base building up from there in Champaign?
Yeah, I'm really impressed with the organization. To see him, congratulations to the Yard Goats program.
Joining us on this championship Sunday on the ISC Sports Network. And appreciate all the work that you've done. Goats 11, the Tomahawks 1. You've been watching.